Hey, what's going on, everybody? You can call me Snippy, and welcome to Payday 2. We're going to be doing Shadow Raid, Death Sentence 1 down, no AI, solo stealth.
This
now let me...
it will be waiting.
This heist will need... Sorry, I always crack up at the dentist cutting himself off over and over and over. Okay, let's just click... Why do I have a grenade equipped? We're going to unequip that. Okay, let's go. Alright, welcome to Payday 2. Yeah, doing an intro in this game's a little difficult because the menus are kind of in the way. But we got through it. We got through the menus. We got through. I have a few mods. I took out most of them. Careful. But I took out, well, most mods that would distract you. So hopefully,
worry, lads. Everything's under
you know, even if you've barely played this game or whatever, nothing should seem too out of place for you. I'm also going to describe my strategy for doing this heist because I've done it over 100 times. Why am I talking like I've never done a commentary before in my life? I guess it's just because I have like PTSD. Because the other day, or the other few days ago, I tried recording this as well, and I ended up having to do it like 4 times, and my recordings are so good, but I just deleted them out of frustration because I fucked up every time. And even then I swore early in the video, but whatever, you know what? I don't care. So, I've already just gone through with so much of my strategy and I haven't explained any of it yet. Yeah, this isn't the best take, but you know what? That's fine. Okay, that guy's there. That's unlucky. So, what I like to do is go around the back, because going around the back, I don't know, I get to turn it into my playground, you know? I get to turn it into a very safe section of the map. Because you only really have to kill 1 or 2 guards at most. We got unlucky, we had to kill 2. But we're gonna take care of him in a second. First things first, I'm gonna take out the camera guy, because that makes the rest of the map my playground. Well, not really. I can still get caught very easily by people, but... Let me just yoink that real quick, you don't mind. I hope I can pick this in time. But I'm gonna take out the camera guy now, so that cameras don't, you know, bone me. Hey, guy. Oh, he actually saw that? That's fine. That's actually completely fine. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I have a mod that shows the take up in the top left. I also have this. Don't ask what that was. Okay. Now let's move this body out of the way, because that one will get seen, but... Yeah, Payday 2, if you've never even seen this game before, it's like, what are you doing, dude? What? Sorry, I actually heard footsteps for a second, and I'm not gonna lie to you, I didn't know there were footstep sounds in the game. I didn't know those existed. So I can only kill 4 guards before I run out of pagers. We're gonna be using the 3rd one, here. Why am I doing this? Because I'm impatient. I'm very impatient. Yeah, he has footstep sounds. That's unbelievable. I didn't even know this game had that. That's actually really high tech. I didn't think this game actually had that. Okay. I've said this in a Halo 2 stream, but I look at a lot of games in a really weird light. Okay, that... He did a fucking Hadouken or some shit. I look at games in a weird light, where games like Escape from Tarkov, this game, Halo 2, they're funny. They're funny, you know? It's funny because they're so... I don't know how to explain it. They're just funny, alright? They're just funny, and this game is no exception. Like, I just shot that guy up onto a shelf so that nobody would see him. Okay, let's restart. Okay, let's restart. So you know, you spawn back there, right? And most people take a thermal paste, and you know, or 2 actually, and the only 2 you get, and they'll, you know, go up through the center, through the sewers. That's a stupid idea. If you do that, you're stupid. What you should really do... Actually, I don't know. You can do the heist in many different ways. This is like my favorite heist because it actually has so many different routes. You know, you could go up on that building and then jump down into the courtyard, and if you play in public lobby, a guy that is playing as Dallas will die from falling and then leave, and then a new Dallas guy will join and do the exact same thing, except he'll have a voice mod and do this. Anyway, yeah, this game is funny. Now, moving on. Yeah, this is the worst commentary I've ever done. I go through this alleyway, and I shoot this guy over the railing. If he's not on the railing or down there, I wait for him to move there, and then I shoot him over into that corner, and anywhere in this area. That way I have access to my waterfront garbage bag drop without a guard being in the way, and I don't have to use a body bag. I still have to use a pager, obviously, because it's a guard, but it's fine because you shouldn't even need to use any of the other pagers anyway, besides the one for the camera guy. And if you're unlucky, there is a second guard down there, and you saw me take care of him, so I don't need to reiterate that. Now, this is an advanced strategy. This is an advanced strategy. You see, this game is made on a race car engine, so if I stand here in this half of the helipad where the helicopter would normally land, well, not normally, like, I don't know if it's a 50-50 or what, but there are two outcomes for the helicopter. Either it'll land here and drop 4 guards off, doubling the amount on the map of the interior, or it'll drop a container containing an artifact, which is worth a lot of money. Obviously you want that. And you can force it to happen. Hold on, let me just throw a throwing knife into the helicopter. There we go. Oh, shit. Sorry, he won't notice that because he's not a real person. Alright, so this game is made on a race car engine. So me standing here, the helicopter has no choice but to deploy there. So the chance is 100% instead of whatever the other odds are. I'm actually also going to open all these doors up here because guards don't know how to open them or close them. So if you open them yourself, and no, you can't close them because in this line of work, it's all about opening doors, not closing them. But if you do this, guards will then patrol through these routes. It'll open up new routes for them. And opening up routes up here is good because it means they're not inside. They're gonna be all 4 of our dumbass guards are gonna be up here going in circles like idiots. Okay? Now, it's not guaranteed. Obviously, they're still going to walk around. But they have a lot more space to walk around, so it's less likely for them to actually be a problem, you know? That's a good way to distract the guards. They're pretty smart, right? God, I can't wait for Payday 3. And I've been shit-talking the game a lot, as you can probably tell. But that's because Payday 3 is coming out, apparently this year. And I'm showcasing my hype for it in that, wow, I won't have to deal with these, like, Halo 3 Forge custom systems that they've made a game. That's fantastic. And I still love Payday 2, don't get me wrong. I love this game. You know, I remember buying all the DLCs as they came out back in the day when they were really overpriced. It's better now, you know, you can buy an edition that has most of them already. Then again, all the new heists they make crash with any mods installed, and from what I know, like 50%, 60% of the player base uses mods, so you know that's great. But anyway, the Payday 3 is being made on an actual engine, like Unreal, and not the Diesel engine, which is an engine based off of, I think it's a modified engine based off of one for racing games. This is a racing game, everybody. So yeah, as you can guess, I'm pretty hyped for Payday 3 because it'll actually be a real video game and not a cobbled together mess of garbage. Now that being said, the fact that they've made Payday 2 is a great game, you know, and they've made a great game out of this engine. I'm very proud. I can't even understand how they did it. That's commendable. Like, all this shit talking is not me saying the game's bad or whatever. It's all actually me saying, wow, the developers they make some questionable decisions maybe, but like they know what they're doing. You know, they got it on lock. They know what they're doing. They're good devs. If they made a functional game out of this kind of environment. Anyway, we looted the entire second floor. Looted. What did I say? I don't know. I looted the entire second floor. So now what we're gonna do is loot the first floor. This is how I get in. This is actually a very risky strategy, and it may result in my commentary ending and me needing to do another re-recording. But I'm nothing if not a risk taker, baby. So if you sit here with your sixth sense skill, it'll detect people in a radius. Oh my god, thank god I don't have to re-record, thank god! It should detect people. It will detect people in hearing radius, but not the whole hearing radius. So there's still a chance somebody could be within range, even if you don't see anybody. Like, that guy would have heard it just then, and I wouldn't have tagged him either, because he was too far to be tagged, but he was still close enough to hear. So you're taking a gamble no matter what, when you break that window. But if you break that window, you win. You win, baby. You fucking win. Now, I'm gonna put trip mines. These, don't worry, they're sensors. They're not gonna fucking explode. That'd be hilarious, but that one say... Okay, I thought that one said set to sensor mode, and I'm like, uh-oh, that one's on explosive. No, we're good. So now the stairwell will tag people for me, which is good. And that's good because the stairwell is literally the most dangerous place in the map. And if you ever try to use the stairwell, I'm gonna fucking shame you for it. You noob. I bet you're still playing as Dallas. I bet you don't even know you can change your character. I bet you haven't even made a mask. I bet you don't even have a shotgun in stealth. Sorry, I'm making fun of you. Yeah. and all these things are not well explained anyway, and I actually don't blame a new player for not knowing them. I don't know why I'm assuming you're a new player anyway. I kind of probably sound like a dick to anybody who isn't a new player, because, like, dude, what are you talking about? Are you insane? Yeah, honestly, I'm gonna be honest, I think I've realized something. When I play something that isn't like Minecraft, something I'm not well established in right now, I'm just deranged. Like, I'm fully deranged and ridiculously and insane, and you should probably not be watching the video. But that's fine, because at least I'm winning, right? Like, I'm doing it really well. I'm doing it really well, you know? I mean, look at this. I basically won already. And I'm being this cocky. Yeah, I am, you bet. Artifact, baby. Good RNG. That's actually a secret door where you can open if you sacrifice a goat. So we're gonna go this way and deposit the artifact. Oh, Jesus Christ, a civilian's coming down. You see, you can tell he's a civilian because he has a hard hat. Have I played the game too much if I can tell, like, that's not a guard and that fuck you, that is a civilian? Why was he rolling around like that? That was something I wasn't even gonna fucking commentate on, but I just realized, like, wait, that's weird. I'm so used to how scuffed this game is that I wasn't gonna comment on it. He was rolling around on the floor after I shot him to death. There's another civilian there, but there's also a money bag here. Yeah, I think I've played Shadow Raid too much. I think it's safe to say I literally know everything about the map. Like, I actually just recently learned that helicopter strat, which is a total, like, oversight in the code, by the way. You're not supposed to know that you can do that. You know, you're supposed to be able... If anything, I don't like the strategy. I really don't, but I wanted to showcase it anyway. Because I kind of want this video to double up as, like, a guide. If you're actually struggling with it... Now, for me, that's absurd. For me, it's like, wait, struggling with Shadow Raid? What? How? What do you mean? That's actually just something alien to me. I'm so used to doing this heist. I don't know if I could do it with my eyes closed. I don't think so. I really don't. That's another level. But that's like the ceiling for me now, you know what I mean? Like, doing it with no AI, which means I don't have their buffs, which the buffs the AI give you are broken as all fucking hell. And doing it alone, that's commendable. And so casually, that's not healthy. But it's okay. I'm showing off my strategy, and we've essentially won by now, by the way, because I got that extra bag. That's gonna be 12, and that means even if I get caught, I can escape, which I'm not content with. I want 100% the map, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. Now, I didn't say that at the start of the video, so it's kind of probably pointless information, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And hey, at least this video won't be very long, so, you know, I can, you know, people can... It serves as a good introduction, you know, if you want something more sane and relaxing, then that's my, like, Minecraft and other stuff. But this, I'm sorry, I don't even know what's wrong with me. I'm like, possessed by a demon right now, and not the good kind. So, let's just wait for this guy to move out of the way, because he sucks. I'm gonna kill him. Okay, sorry, I'm just shooting my suppressed gun indoors, and he can't hear it. It's fine. Now, I have coffee, right? And it was like, oh, relaxing, coffee, slurping. Nope. No. I'm nonstop rambling, going on complete nonsensical tirades. That's just how Payday 2 is. That's the kind of game Payday 2 is. Okay, there's actually a lot of guards out in that room, which is weird. I think they might be... Are they stationary? I think that other guy is stationary, which is bad RNG. To get a stationary guy. Oh, is there a money bag up here? No, that can exist. I don't know how that ends up there, but apparently a money bag can spawn up there. Apparently, I know it does. I know it can. I know it can because I know everything about this fucking game. Okay? I don't even have that many hours, though. That's the thing. I have 1497 hours, which isn't that much, honestly. 1,400. I have 1,500 hours. That's not that much, though. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I guess it depends on the game, right? Because, like, in Tarkov, like, that's nothing. In Tarkov, that is nothing, right? But in, like, Payday, maybe that is really a lot. I mean, I do have the 1,000 achievements. And I did go out of my way and grind those. Now, you know, I actually was talking about that in my update video that I made many years ago, which you can go find in the ancient videos playlist because they're all terrible, and I've pretty much reformatted my channel since then. That being said, it's clear to see from that video that I am the exact same as I have always been. I keep saying, I like say the same shit now that I did back then, and now I'm playing Shadow Raid like I did back then, except this time I'm gonna 100% the goddamn thing, the whole map. Now, as far as I know, there's only a few things I'm missing. I think there's 3 more money bags out in the outdoors. And there's 2 more crates in here. One there, one there. This one's pretty dangerous to get to, usually. But it's always, you know, it's always worth it if you're trying to get everything. There you go. And we've secured this area. And again, dude, it's just so ingrained into my brain. Yeah, you can sprint, crouch jump around. And oh, there's a Coke bag in there. And because you carry the momentum of the sprint, but you're still crouched because you're in midair, so you stay in the crouched position. So you have crouch detection range with the speed of sprinting. I'm looking at my OBS preview as if I have a face cam or something. God, I wish I had said something like that, because I would have just looked dead in your eyes. Because that's so absurd. This game is so ridiculous. I am walking on these things, these like little pipes that would break under the pressure of a cardboard box, let alone me, my fucking character's weight, and I'm just walking over it like nothing. It's like, you can actually go back this way. You can use this as an alternative to the stairwell. It's kind of difficult, but if you're really careful, you can stand on these, jump onto them, and by the way, the highest part of them is the nothing here. It's not, these aren't square, they're like a cone shaped. And then you can jump onto the lip and then over the railing. You land on the lip, not on the railing. Then you can jump over the railing, and then you can go back, vice versa. So if you want to go from second to first and first to second, that's how you can do that. Nobody ever comes in this hallway, by the way. Well, it's a lie. A guard will sometimes walk through if you open that door, and civilians also will do that. But civilians walking in here is not a problem, because they don't have pagers, because they're civilians, and their lives are worthless. Wait, that's... Don't take my word for that. Alright, we're gonna go loot outside now, because I think I've already cleared the interior to the complete fullest. Okay, that was a little dangerous, but I got out of it. Oh my god, my movement tech. Okay. Jesus Christ. This game, man, is so goofy. I'm like a Modern Warfare player, like doing slides around corners and jumps, you know? Like, that's just normal in this game, but like, that's just what you do, you know? It's so secondary in my brain, you know? And I should also mention that I think guards will notice broken windows, like even after they've been broken, but again, the chance of a guard going through that hallway and also in a way that lets him see the broken window is very, very low. And yep, a guy likes to stand there sometimes. That's fun. So don't ever act like you're fully safe out here. Unless you're in this little corner. Okay, unless you're against the wall of the building and out of the side of that doorway, don't act like you're safe. Even then, I think a guard can actually walk out throughout this whole area very, very, very rarely. So again, never act like you're too safe. Never take too long. Don't get too cocky. Even I... Was there butterflies? What was that? Did I just fucking hallucinate butterflies? I actually just hallucinated butterflies. I am going insane. Like, it's not even an act anymore. Okay. Yeah, I'm just looting the containers. We got two... Oh, Jesus. Okay, these outdoor areas are actually, in my opinion, the hardest part of the map. Mostly because I take them so lightly until it's too late. That actually might just be my fault. But, yeah, there's a crowbar there. There's been crowbars on screen. I haven't been pointing out their spawn locations, but I'm sure there's wiki pages for that stuff if you really care. There's a guaranteed crowbar on the second floor outside the guard room, and a guaranteed crowbar underneath the sewer entrance of the first floor. Those two spawns should be enough for you, honestly. But there's also a spawn in here, there, and you can figure out the rest on your own. I don't want to spoil all the surprises. Despite the fact that I've spoiled every single surprise. And that guy's almost seeing me. But he isn't seeing me because he's stupid. This area I get caught in a lot. Because there's not really anywhere to go. Kinda sucks, but that's good. This is it then. The last money bag should be in one of these last two containers, which are near the van, so I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I am looking. Oh god, no. Sorry, they would see that bag further than they'd see me. Like right there, he'd have seen it. He'd have seen the bag. Not me though. But he'd see the bag and then pull out his gun and say, "Hold it!" Hold on, he would say,
Stop!
"Stop!"
He's got a gun! Help! This is 2-4 reporting in. We got an officer over here tied up.
I fucking love these voice lines. I love answering dude, Payday 2 is... I have another video on my channel that helps accentuate how much this game is just a complete joke to me. Not in a good way, right? In a good way. Again, I love this game. And I can't wait for Payday 3. I'm hyped for it. Very rarely am I ever hyped for anything nowadays. I am actually hyped for Payday 3. Even though they have shown nothing at all besides some concept art and a shadowy like gif of Dallas, assumably, going, "It's gonna be a small job, guys." And nothing else. That's all they've shown for the game. That's it. Despite that, I'm really hyped for it. I just hope it has gameplay like Payday the Heist. And I don't know, I kind of want it to be like a mix between Payday the Heist and like Modern Warfare 2022. Which sounds like a kind of weird combo, but I love how like grounded and how every cop you kill in Payday the Heist, like it's like an actual encounter, like a duel where it's like they're not just flesh that moves around that you just like, you know, you don't just brainlessly do things in Payday the Heist. Payday the Heist is, it requires you to actually put your head to work and try, you know, lots of things, right? It requires you to use your brain, and I like that about Payday the Heist. I honestly don't even really want them, besides content, like besides like the depth of the content sometimes, well, even then, I feel like Shadow Raid should be an example for like, there should be 10 Shadow Raids, you know what I mean? There should be like 5 of these heists that are this in-depth, or even, imagine if every heist, the stealth side of it was this, like in-depth. That would be crazy. Okay, we're gonna do something very risky here, and this is risking my strategy. But we're gonna do it anyway. So there's a money bag in this cage, and there's a crate in this cage. That crate's always there. And you can use a key card on this, but if you do that, you're stupid, because you need 2 key cards for the vault. And the vault is way better than whatever the fuck it ever could possibly be in here. So, I recommend drilling them, but only when you think it's safe. And if you have the helicopter drop guards off, it's not gonna be safe, dude. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. One of those guards is gonna walk in here, see this, and another one will walk in while you're answering his pager. It's just, that's how it's gonna happen, and there's nothing you can do about it. So, I wouldn't recommend doing this at all if the helicopter drop guards off. I recommend you just cut your losses. Whatever's in these 2 cages, or whatever's in the other bottom 2 cages, isn't really worth the risk. But because I know I'm pretty good, I mean 5 seconds, 4 seconds, I've got it in the bag. Now it's worth it for sure. Because I didn't really lose anything. And that's an artifact, which is pretty damn good actually. So there you go. Lucky me. I could have gotten unlucky. You know, a guard could have been walking towards the stairwell to go up, and I'd have been pretty boned. Like that, see? I barely even got that through. So be careful doing that, and do it last. Because it is risky, and I don't know if this is safe. Okay, I made a risk there, because I didn't even know if he could see through the cage or not. But I'm good. Because he didn't even turn that way. Alright, we did it. We have practically emptied the map. There is one exception, the vault. And I am going to show you how to do that solo. Okay, that's the whole point of the video. It's a bit of a tutorial mixed in with my awful commentary and rambling. So, we have an artifact. Let's just dump that in there. We have a lot. That's, what, 12 mil without the armor? That's pretty damn good. So we're gonna make out like a bandit when we're done with this. All we have to do is not fucking die to that jump. I did that one of my previous recordings. I cannot believe it, but I did. Even I make mistakes, you know. Remember, this is like the 5th attempt of me recording this. That being said, I usually log on every day, and, well, not every day, but I've been logging on like once a day for the past week, just doing this heist. So it's also all pretty ingrained into my brain right now. But what we need to do is look for a civilian in this area. Either just basically on the 1st floor, but not in the far corner there, or like probably in that office. Because you have 10 seconds. When you put one key card in, you have a 10-second timer to pick up the other one. And in case you don't know, you can only pick up one key card. Now, they've added this funny thing recently, and this is actually a good reason why I'm making this video nowadays. But they've added this thing very recent. What the fuck? Oh, he saw the window. Oh my God!
Drop your weapon, mate.
Okay, that... Wow, okay, well, there it goes to show. I can get caught off guard, too. That was unlucky. Wow, well, that was really unlucky. I had to use an ECM for that. Damn. I'm still gonna keep going. I'm not gonna leave. I want to get the armor. So we have to wait for that. If I had the hacker perk deck, I would have been fine. If I had the hacker perk deck, I could have just hit G and had a temporary
I apologize.
little
Control,
ECM.
I've just been reading King's Pet Cemetery, and I'm a bit freaked out. You know.
I had to use my main one, which is gonna actually suck ass. And that's our last pager. So we have no pagers left. So if we kill any more guards, we are boned.
Stay back.
Okay. All I need to do is just wait for a civilian to path his way down in this area. Hopefully, I'm sure that he will drop a key card because I've killed every other civilian. I have one body bag left. I've killed every other civilian and they haven't dropped the key cards, so I'm pretty positive the next civilian will drop one. Now, normally, another reason I've gained so much fucking knowledge about this map is because I almost always play with HUD mods and stuff, and they kind of show you, like, how many crates are left on the map, how many bags of money are there left on the map, so you kind of know how much there is. That's how I know I've actually 100%ed the map. But now it's gotten to the point where I played it like 100 times like that. So, and that's 100 successes, not 100 run-throughs. A lot of runs I go through and I die at the end from fall damage. or I get caught from something stupid. I see the civilian in the distance. So I have a lot of experience on this map with that, and it's now just ingrained into my brain where it's like I kind of have that count of all that data in my head now at this point. Okay, he did not drop a card. I don't want a massacre. I want a key card, Bane. Damn it. That camera guard will always have one key card, by the way. Oh yeah, where was I? I was talking about something else. They added this thing recently called the Lost Tapes, and they only have one at the moment, so keep this in mind for any other maps that have Lost Tapes if they add them. But they have these 2 other key cards placed on the map, and they're not the blue and red ones. The one might be up here. Oh, I got it. Yeah, I didn't get to show it to you. God damn it. Well, that's a lost safe key card. If you get a lost safe key card, that's useless. I mean, it's not useless. You use it to open the lost safe on the level, which gives you like the event thing, which is just some audio to listen to. It's like a Payday 3 teaser, I guess. I don't know. It's like just some lore. So it's not necessarily, you know, don't get excited if you get one of those key cards, because they're not the ones you need. You want the red and blue Gensec ones instead. And it's been 30 minutes. Wow. I usually don't take 30 minutes to do Shadow Raid. Oh my god, I forgot that guy's there. Have we killed every civilian? I want to show this off. Man, this is kind of scary. I don't know where... This is where it would really help to have a HUD mod, actually, because it would tell me how many civilians are on the map. I think we might have actually killed every civilian, but I never got another key card. Is that even possible, I wonder? Am I learning something new on video? That it's not... That's another guaranteed crowbar spawn, by the way. Actually, I don't know if that is guaranteed. There's a crowbar spawn regardless. There's also one upstairs. Whatever. Just look around for your crowbars. Oh, civilian. Nope, that's a guard. I think, right now, as of recording this, that I am now learning that there's not a guaranteed card on civilians. I need to look around for other civilians. I'm gonna look around out here. Oh, there's one there. Okay, I bet that's the one with the key card, and I bet he's gonna walk inside eventually. We're gonna just pathfind him. Should I just jump? I might jump cut till he's inside. If he ever goes inside, he might not even have pathing to go in there. I guess you'll be the judge.
God, stay quiet. Look out, God.
Okay, I'm gonna show you where the lost safe is, because the civilian went towards it anyway. Also, you can set off these car alarms. I remember the first time I ever did it, it set off the actual alarm, and I'm like, why would anybody ever want to do that? But it actually, I think it's a distraction where it'll make a guard move up to turn it off. So if you're really struggling out here, I guess that's a strat you can do. I've never really actually had to do it though. At least I've never made use of it. Maybe there are times when I could have used it and it would have helped me, but I just didn't. But here's one spot where the lost safe can be. I think that one office on the first floor corner here can also have it. But this is where you deposit your lost key cards. They're like green. They look like that, kinda. I don't have a flashlight, so it's hard to show it, but I don't know where the other one exactly is. So, if you really want to find that, consider that your own scavenger hunt. But for me, we're almost ready here. I think that's a... He just clipped through the wall. Fantastic. I think he's gonna... Oh my... Jesus. Okay, that was really dangerous. That was really dangerous. But the civilian looks like he's going inside now. Wow, that was... Wow. Okay, he went inside. Let's go meet him inside. Holy hell, I got out. That was ridiculous. I can't believe I just got through that. The civilian's coming through here. This is good. This is what we want. Now, I don't have a body bag left, so hopefully I can kill him in a subtle spot. It just depends where he goes. I think I'll just... Yes, key card. This is what we wanted, baby. This is perfect. Okay. Use your key card. Run over and pick up the other one. It'd be very fast, because you only have 10 seconds. We got it. Vault's opening, baby. In co-op, you don't have to worry about that, because 2 people can carry the card, and you can do it both at once. So you want to be really fast, because guards will see the open vault door. This is also why you should do this last. Guards will see the open vault door and get alerted. So, don't care about being detected now. Stealth is literally out the window. You want to delay the alarm as long as possible. Use ECMs and pager timers to do that. And this is also a place where even if you didn't break the window before, I recommend you break the window now, because getting caught doesn't really matter, because you're already on a timer until somebody sees that door open. And this guy's gonna see stuff. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna ECM. We're gonna kill him. We're gonna go kill this guy too. Okay, that's a guy on the roof, seeing the open vault. Ignore that guy. You want to kill as many guards as you can without getting, obviously you still want to focus on moving the bags. So if you have other players that aren't necessary to move bags, you want to kill guards, because their timer on their pager is effectively buying you another 10 seconds of ECM. Because them calling it while they're alive, they can do instantly. See, that pager has like a 10-second timer now that the ECM is gone. But that guy that's alive might be able to call it in right away. Let's see if I'll make it. Oh, I made it just as the alarm went off. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I got it. I got everything in the map. That's what matters. If the alarm goes off, the only thing you lose... Bane, please shut up. I'm trying to talk. The only thing you lose is the stealth XP bonus, which is not high on this level anyway, so don't worry about it. The alarm going off is not a problem as long as you have all the bags you want secured and you can get to the van. Don't rush. Wow, I got like no XP for that. Don't rush and don't panic. And you should be fine. But there you go. That's 100%. Shadow Raid, Death Sentence 1 down. I can't believe it took 30 minutes. Normally it takes me like 23. I got really unlucky with that last key card there. But I did get it done. I got every bag. And while the alarm did go off at the literal last second it could have, it's fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't affect anything. Because all it does is give you the stealth bonus of XP, which is applied on your next heist, by the way, not the one you just did. So it doesn't matter. It's only like a 5% boost anyway. 17% accuracy, great. 36 minutes. Well, let me get my sick daily skin, and then, yeah, that's gonna do it for the video. I just wanted to do a Payday 2 video. Wow, it's an armor skin. I actually don't have that, so... And it's good in a sense that I got something new. But, yeah, that's gonna do it for the Payday 2 video. I wanted to do something different. I wanted to respect another, aspect of YouTubing that I had... watched a lot of back in the day. It's where most of my, I don't know, YouTube and Payday 2 do kind of go hand in hand with me. Not because I remember I first played Payday 2 on like the Xbox, and I remember seeing Arrow Key Gaming do a train heist stealth, and he had the Makarov, and I'm like, what the? What is that gun? How do you get that? And I realized that Payday 2 had DLCs on PC and not on Xbox, and then that ended up with me really wanting to play it on PC until, look at me now. But yeah, there you go. That's my first Payday 2 solo stealth video. On Shadow Raid, I'm a fucking veritable expert on that map. I'm gonna be honest. I think I can classify myself as one. I mean, you saw me do it pretty damn flawlessly. I did make one slip up, but that's rare. Trust me, that's rare. Again, though, you should still keep your head on your toes. Always keep your head on a swivel. Even then, I still messed up, right? A little bit. But I got through it. I got every single piece of loot on the map. the exception of one of the lost safe key cards to open the lost safe. That's like I've already done it before, and I don't think you get anything doing it more than once. So there you go. That's everything 100% solo, no AI, no buffs. Let me actually show you my skill tree. So in Controller, I have Forced Friendship 1 for the cable ties. In Enforcer, I have Transported, throw bags further. In Technician, I have Jack of all trades, because, man, not having that in Stealth, you gotta be a dum-dum. And then we have Hardware Expert, Drill Saw. I only have it basic just so I can get the other stuff. It's just an extra 10% chance to restart automatically, and you shouldn't leave your drills broken on Stealth anyway, so that's not worth getting. This, you want this aced for sure, and you want this aced for sure, because then you can use your melee weapon to instantly repair the drill with a 50% chance, but it only apparently works one time, per that drill's lifetime. No, you can use it once every time it breaks. So every time it goes down, you can melee it, and if it doesn't, it's like a 50% chance to instantly restart it. That's really damn good. That is really good. And Ghost, this is the one where you put the bulk of your points, and it's not very complicated. Ace everything in Shinobi except for Cleaner, because you are not going to be using the body bag case as your main deployable, so why do you need 2 of them? Don't get that. And in this, you ace these 3 bottom ones for spell, speed, concealment, and dodge, and then get Sneaky Bastard basic, just so you have some dodge. May as well put the points in it, right? Just in case things go loud. Same with the crits. Second wind, you need to do that to get these. Ace this so you get better concealment. I have the basic of this just so I can snap to zoom faster, which combines with this, aced, which lets you tag people by simply aiming at them. It seems to have a higher range than the E tag, like the interact tag, and it makes your tags last a little longer, and it makes them take more damage, which is helpful if they spot you, because on death sentence, when they spot you, their health is a factor, and the Murky Water guys in particular, it's really only the Murky Water guys, have a lot of health, so you want to do more damage. That's also why you have crits here with Low Blow and Unseen Strike basic, which you don't need higher if you have 3 concealment or 4 concealment, so you don't need to ace these unless you have more than 4 concealment, which you shouldn't have in a stealth build anyway. And then high value target, again, you can aim, just tag people. And if you can't tag somebody like you're trying to, and it's tagging somebody already tagged, this is a great skill because you can just right click, sweep across with your iron sights. Oh, and if you have some of the DLCs, there's some good concealment red dots. You can use that, just ADS, and spot them in an instant. And you don't do an annoying voice line. And then I have Equilibrium, just so I can switch weapons faster, because I have a pistol secondary and a shotgun primary. Most people are going to be using the Judge as their secondary, so I don't think this actually will help you. But if you have DLC and you have the... What's this gun called? I named it Pusher, because it's for pushing bodies. I don't even remember what the fuck it's called. What is this gun called? The Raven shotgun? If you have this, the DLC, the Gauge shotgun pack, this thing is perfect for stealth. I mean... You know, triple hot buck, short barrel, silent killer suppressor. I have a mod that changes the visual, but it's a silent killer suppressor. Concealment boost, compact laser. I don't know if this is new. I don't know if this gives you concealment. It might. That might be better, but I use compact laser. That's unimportant. The sights, there are flip up sights you can put. So even if you have this, which apparently this has concealment or whatever, don't use that because this gives you even more. And that's it. This gun is fantastic for stealth. It has good damage, and it launches bodies very well. Akimbo Judges are fine. Again, that's silent killer suppressor. It's just because of my mod that changes the visual. But these are fine. But the Akimbo weapons shoot like one and then the other. You're pretty much always in like burst fire with Akimbo, so they're not really ever that great. And usually I use a Bernetti because you can get 34 concealment, but I'm just using a funny automatic Glock because I can right now, and I have a mod that adds skins, don't worry about that. And yeah, I have trip mines. That's what I'm using my Jack of all trades on. I'm using ECM. Always have ECM as your main on stealth, unless you're really, really confident. But if you're doing Shadow Rage, you still want the ECMs, even if you're confident, because the vault is a timer, and you want to extend that with ECMs too. And then I have trip mines, just so I can put spots that tag people in places. You can also use the body bag case. That's a massive recommend. that use the body bag case as a secondary. I was just wanting to show off the trip mines, but having extra body bags is a lifesaver. It's a game changer. So there you go, and I'm using the burglar perk deck. I know they added copycat, and I don't know what the burglar configuration on that's like. But I'm using burglar, and if you don't have that, use hacker, because then you're throwable, which is I have knives, which are insta-killing, so that's really good. But if you have hacker, you don't have burglar unlocked, you don't have the DLC, then use the pocket ECM, and it's like an ECM device that you have in your equip. You have as your equipment, but all you have to do is tap your throwable key, and it instantly uses it, but it only lasts 6 seconds. But where I was there, where earlier in the video when the guard saw the broken window, if I had a pocket ECM, I wouldn't have had to use my main ECM, so I would have gotten the stealth bonus. I would have had another 30 seconds to extract from the heist. So that's when you use your pocket ECM, when a guard sees something, and all you have to do is get to him, and all you want to delay is him calling the cops. That's it, then that's when you use a pocket ECM. So it's a little niche, but it's also very useful when it does come in handy, and there you go. I mean, just keep your concealment low. That's enough. That's enough talking. So without further ado, I'm going to end the video. Thank you guys so much for watching my little tutorial Payday 2 escapade. I'm going to do more of these. They're not going to be as in-depth as this one because I know Shadow Raid the most, and I also wanted to go through my build with you guys. I'm going to be using the same one probably every single time, so yeah, that's going to do it. I don't want to drag this out any longer. Thanks for watching. You know I always come back, and while I have been snippy, you know I'll see you around.